Okay, I had to go run and fix my hair because I was looking crazy. I've been having a lot going on with school, so it's really been taking up so much of my time. I just been out here living for work. I'm really excited when I can get to a place where I'm managing my time better. Because right now, I don't think I'm doing a good enough job really balancing school and working full time and then raising my kids. Their dad has stepped in a lot in the last few months, and that's helped a lot because I was really doing this by myself for a long time, and I don't know how I was doing that because when you put pressure on yourself to do something, it's like, okay, I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. Instead of like allocating work to other people, which is what I should have been doing, I wasn't, because I was just afraid of like dropping the ball on my kids, and I never wanted them to feel like they were coming second place to anything besides God. Cannot speak for my co-parent, but I will say for me in my house, we will serve the Lord. Also, we will prioritize each other in that household. We are going to serve the Lord. It's really important to me that I teach my kids certain things while they're in my household. They're learning under me. And as a mom, I feel the weight of my job because I'm seeing how quick my kids are growing up. I'm like, I was just goo goo gaga with you not even that long ago, and now you're gonna be 3 this year. Crazy. Just wanted to get on here and encourage somebody that might be feeling like how I've been feeling, where it's like you don't feel like you're doing good enough. You're never satisfied with your progress. It's dangerous because it just shows how much you don't really value anything you do. You don't value your work. And if you don't value your work, who else is gonna value your work? So you might as well thank yourself from time to time for getting the job done that needed to be done, because who else gonna do it? Who else is gonna say thank you? Who else is gonna be like, man, look at the way you raise those kids. Look at the way you, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. You might get that from time to time, I have, but it's not every day. And then it's not even, if I'm being honest, I don't even get the compliments like that when I really feel like I need it the most. And I think that's because God is training me on not look for the approval of man, but also on like how to encourage myself on the days I need it the most. I know that I'm going to do my best, say I'm ever going to get this thing right all the time, but I'm going to do my darndest to give my kids a good life and to represent the kingdom well. I've been asking God a lot about very specific things. And one of the questions I asked him the other day, I felt like in the spirit, he just kind of sat there and looked at me, almost like, what you think? But no, me and God be having full-fledged conversations. Like, I will sit down on the couch with him right now and have a full-fledged conversation and be looking crazy to the outside world. But I love that for me, because I know last year God literally told me, he was like, I'm your husband. I said, okay. When he started showing me what it looks like for him to be my husband, I was like, oh, you for real. You provide and protect, cover me. Oh, you speak life into me. You pray over me. You pray for me. That scripture that talks about how Jesus was like, his disciple, like, hey, I'm praying for you, dog, because the devil coming to sift you like wheat. But I pray that your faith will not fail you. Like, Jesus prays for us. So I just know this. God has been showing me, like, the way I pursue you, listen, my cup is full. Like, I'm so content. Being said, I'm just excited. And, like, I see him unfolding and unveiling things for me. This feel like we going into the promised land or something. Like, we feel when you run into the promised land, you run into some giants. And I got to be strong and courageous. But y'all been watching this show called House of David. When I tell you I caught the spirit on the first episode, I ran around my house, I sure did. The way that they depicted Saul losing his mind, I said, I've seen this in real life. I know what that looks like to see a man lose his mind. Like, I don't know who made that show, but you're anointed. That show really, oh my goodness. Like, when I tell you, gave me chills. And not everybody gonna like it. It's not everybody cup of tea. Especially if you don't like a lot of graphic stuff, because they will show you like the graphics of war and the graphics of like people that are demonically inspired. I'm just giving you a disclaimer because I know that I've been real sensitive lately about the stuff I watch. And just being mindful, that stuff stays in your house even after you're done watching it. So be careful. The way they depict little old David is in the way they depict Jonathan and David's relationship. Because I love how they knew their assignment for each other. Jonathan was never intimidated by David's positioning, even though he was supposed to technically be king by blood. So crazy. All the different parts and the aspects of the show that like really get you questioning and wondering and wanting to read the word. When something makes me want to read the story about it. Like, I love that. Because I used to watch true crime back in the world. I used to be the girl that would go back and look at the cases. Like, baby, you get into the word, you have every genre you need. I better not sleep on the Bible. Read that word up in this house. I've been reading, different books of different prophets. And the one that really blessed me was Hosea. His life was a depiction of God's heart for us. So it's like when we are walking in different gifts, realizing like God is going to use you as an example of himself, the level of power you have to walk in to do that is crazy. So the responsibility that comes with that is even crazier. Because imagine you are supposed to depict God's heart. You can't be going out here and acting out in your flesh because you are a literal representation of his heart for people. So when you want to cuss somebody out and you can't, your tongue don't belong to you no more. Yeah. It get real out here for Christians, baby. This is not a cute walk. We out here living in these last days. I love me a spray down, baby. I really wanted to do my lashes, but I don't have time, so I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta go to work. Okay, so I gotta start eating breakfast in the morning because I promise you, the way I be waking up and really not that hungry, I do blame my chia seeds for that. Like, I drink a chia seed drink even at night. I gotta stop doing that if I want to start gaining weight. Feel a little bit muscle. I want some muscle. Y'all. Ooh, let it wait so. And y'all, I got this glass bottle on sale for 99 cents. I said. Okay, sorry, I'm done. I'm done being weird today. It's a little cold outside. I want to wear my flats, but I kept my socks on. Is that a granny move? That's what the grannies be doing. I want to spend the rest of my life with you always. When I fell down, you stayed up. You told me for the rest of my life, yeah. I wanna be used by you. I'm such a granny, y'all. I'm a auntie.